Hi there, welcome. In this video, I'd like to show you how to make groups, and I'll leave you with this basic how-to manual in two parts. Part one, I'll show you how to create a group. Part two, how to use that group to conditionally release an assignment. Why create groups? Once you create a group in our online school platform, that's D2L at Brightspace, you have now created a pathway that you are able to assign, grade, and release content to those students specifically in that group. Students not in that group will not see it. So what a handy space for us to group our special services, our gifted and talented extension needs, or even just any special interest groups that you have heard from your students. So it's pretty easy. Step one, go to your navigation bar, this purple ribbon where it says Tools, and you'll drop down that menu to select Groups. Next, you're going to create a category. So if I wanted to create a category for my special services, I could title it that, and then under that I could nest my smaller groups. It's going to look like this. You can have multiple groups in that category if you choose. Organize it as you like. You have an opportunity for a maximum 200 students per group. In that category name, it's suggested that you use student-friendly language and type a descriptor for your needs so that you can remember why you named that category that way. Some suggested category names and groups to nest under that category are here on this. Asynchronous learning group, green group could be your advanced, red group could be your basic, that's up to you. You could have your special services groups like your EL 504, cohort groups if you'd like to slowly release or differentiate what information they're getting. And the enrollment type is going to be number of groups, no auto enrollments. But don't forget to save your work. Next, you're going to enroll your users in that group. Edit your group. So if you have EL students and you want to pull up your EL paperwork, it's going to give you a chance to edit that name, that group name if you like, save it, and then it'll pull up your entire class roster, and you're going to go through and select the individual students that you would like in that one group. Don't forget to save. Next, you can review your work. It'll show you how you've got your categories. So depending on how large or small you wanted to make your categories, it'll be in a drop-down menu there, and then groups underneath that category, nested underneath that category, will show you there. Part two, so now you've got your groups created. You're going to use those groups to conditionally release assignments or grades, announcements. So here's an example from Mrs. Swistak's class, 6th grade ELA. She had a really exciting class discussion based on a story in their assignment, and she wanted to offer an extension discussion for her advanced students. So she created an asynchronous discussion place, and then she conditionally released it just to her advanced students. So you can see here is a look at her content page, and the story was talking about Hanukkah, and so if you click around in this area, sometimes it's truncated and you have to kind of wake it up. If you don't see these options, just kind of click in this area, and you want to get to release conditions. You want to create, and on the next page I'll show you some more details about that. So here we've got, again, the release conditions, create. We want to choose all conditions met. And then the condition type. Under class list, you've got group enrollment. You can see there's all kinds of opportunities here for you to differentiate or choose who's seeing what. But for now, we're talking about this group enrollment. All conditions are met, group enrollment, save. And it's going to let you choose which group that you want. Did you just have green group? Miss Swistak just had green group, and she just had one group, and that's her advanced students. That's her student-friendly language to remind herself that those are the advanced students that are going to be seeing that. And you can see that just the members of the green group are going to get this discussion opportunity. Okay, it's that easy. I'd like to show you in real time a FERPA-friendly demo in a 7th grade Shell classroom. So it's FERPA-friendly because there's no students enrolled yet in this classroom, so I won't be able to do the enroll student step, but I wanted to show you the groups and categories really quickly. So just give me a second to swap over to that view. And here it is, tools, groups. You can see I've been playing with some self-selected book groups. If you're interested, let me know. But let's create a new category. I'm going to name this category my top special services. Let's make it super student friendly, so if anyone sees it, they'll feel fun. Services. I don't need a description. I've got it. It's clear. I'm going to choose 3 groups because I want to do my 3 common needs in TOPS special services. I'm going to rename my group 1. I'm going to name that my 504. And I'm going to save it. I can go here to enroll users if I'm doing it for real, right? But I don't have any, like I said, any students in here, but that's how I would do that. And then I'm going to go back. I'm going to rename this group my EL, or if it could be super student friendly, and language learner, English language learner. Copy that, save it. You can see how these are popping up. Again, if I want to go here, if I get a new student that joins in a new cohort, this is where I could add my new cohort students. I could edit my enrollment through that enroll users. And that's it. I hope this has been helpful. If you still have any questions or noticed any mistakes, please reach out to me. I'll be happy to help. This is Chrissy Eliashar, TOPS Middle School Literacy Coach. Have a wonderful day.